Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to the season premiere of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Race. I have lost track of the number of seasons along the way, but that is irrelevant because joining me tonight, on top of our four featured runners, Human Mustard, Mini Guy DP, Johnny Lincoln, Macobra 52, is the returning Sinister Sama. Welcome back. How you doing?
Welcome back, folks. You probably saw me yesterday for the Metroid Fusion Rando, coming back after a month and some change hiatus due to surgeries and stuff. I am doing well. Thank you. Welcome. So, Human Mustard, Mini Guy DP, Johnny Link, and Macobra 52. And just to let you know, I did post it in the chat. We are doing a double header. So double toil and trouble. And guess what? Your boy has got privileges to be doing rolling duties tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening of our weeklies, what will be first? Put your worlds in chat. And also, yes, Johnny Link will be playing as Peach tonight, because apparently he wants to play as Peach. So, McKeystone already firing up with the 6 gang. Oh, yes. Diesel with the 6 gang as well. What about you, Leslie? Where are we going with this? What's the opening?
Seeing a reverse world order tonight. Will it be race 1 or race 2? Let's get it out of the way.
Oh, you want to see the maze? Okay. Zero wants to roll a D7 for world order. Okay, for reverse world order. We got a 2. We got a 4 coming in from Autumn Habit. So we got a lot of going down. The countdown is good. Finalizing, and we're ill. And 2-4 is our opening bid on everybody's screen. So not featured in this race right now is DLP 316, but he'll be featured on our second race. And an opening star. Okay, this should be free. What? Mini Guy already showing a little bit of swag, but Macobra strikes first. Everybody's shortly behind, about a 4-second difference. We'll get that fixed momentarily. And we have... Yes!
Mini Guy and Mustard getting the better of the pick because they picked the other level, and the other level was the better level.
Indeed, and this is turning 2 flags. So that's why I said ill. Uh-oh. Come on, Mitty. Mitty having Mama Boopers. And, saved. And, Giant Link does not escape. So, Mitty Guy and Macobra holding the top 2 spots. The fight for bronze. Mustard is there. And, our first fortress. 5F1. Forgettable Fort. And look at that P-speed. Meanwhile, Macobra's gonna play it a little bit safer, and he gets the infamous P-speed. Mustard's gonna be playing it safe, and he doesn't have that P-speed, so he's gonna have to do the Indiana Jones routine. Here we go.
So, for question in chat about the flag set, we are shuffling the regular stages amongst themselves, the airships amongst themselves, and the fortresses amongst themselves. The world order is shuffled amongst itself, 1 through 7, with World 8 being the end. Lost levels are included in the shuffle as well. Hammer Brothers to remain is randomized, as are the world maps. Most auto-scrollers are also removed. Pipe shuffle is also a thing. And enemies are shuffled too. Koopa Kid HP and Quake are also shuffled. No end cards in this flag set.
Yep, this is the turning 2 flag set without the end cards. And that it is what it is. So, after a rather interesting 5-5, which has usually fire, and he said, Fire Brothers in the water.
That's nasty.
Always disgusting to see them. And a Jukins as our first item. And here we go. The World 4 airship. Now, is Larry gonna actually get off the couch to do his own bidding, or he's gonna have to cheat, or is he gonna be cheating others, as another colleague of mine has mentioned in the past? Here we go. That's one. He got off the couch. Looks like he's doing small-scale crimes. And 3 hits. That's all it takes. A little vanilla today. So, next world, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, everybody else is going to
be World 5.
Hey, World 6 gotta come up eventually. So, also what's randomized, Peach's letter as well. And you also get an item after World 7's airship. So once you beat Ludwig von Koopa and see if he's going to have a concert, you get an item from Bowser. And a star, and yes! We have 6.
This 4 is logically required because of where that lock is. And it is Dark Dormice.
It is Gatekeeper, the World 8 fortress. The reason why it's called the Gatekeeper is because many
Yeah, well, many seeds do get gatekeeped by this fort. This fort is skippable in the vanilla game with a Jugum Cloud. Nice one cycle by Macobra. Does Mustard get it? No, he backs up. Went 5-3, oh boy. The reason I said, oh boy, about 5-3 is that this is a longer level, and if there are Paragoombas, they can drop in through the floor. And if you see Boss Bass, speak of the devil and he shall appear, you want to leave him on the upper level so he doesn't follow you down here. Because otherwise, you could get got.
You could get got. My apologies. It's so much hype that my internet connection cannot withstand such things. But anyways, looking at Mini Guy DP, still holding a slight lead over Macobra and the rest of the gang here. So yeah, that's the thing. And here we go. Next one is 3-9. So, not much going on here. We're at a slow point of the race right now where you're getting some of the more tame levels. Now, mind you, we've seen Atlantis already, but that was optional.
A 3-9 is more of a technical level with the mini H jump, which Mini Guy went for, wasn't able to get. Let's see if Macobra can get that. Not quite. But is going to get a Fire Flower, which Human Mustard gets in a Sledge Bro fight.
Ooh, sledges.
G-Wing.
Uh-oh. Sledges as well up here. So right now we only saw one fort so far. So we're wondering how many forts that the Ice World will have. And looks like 2 at least.
And Human Mustard puts it in H and gets over with a little H jump.
He'll cut some time off and try to cut into this lead. Meanwhile, staying with our runners right now, Johnny Link is going to be coming up in the rear but doing pretty well. Macobra takes down the Sledge for a P-Wing, and 3-5 is the name of the game here for Mini Guy DP. Big Bertha trying to guard a pipe, no good. So right now we had a rather vanilla start, and then we got into one of the nastiest worlds in the game. But we have a pipe.
This world can be long. Only 2 of the pipes shuffled this time. There's the one pipe that's behind a rock that will never be shuffled. The other 3 are fair game. It's just that one of them wound up being in its vanilla location. That was a mean bounce.
Oh, the combo assist Fly to the Paragoomba. That Paragoomba said, "I'm gonna fly." Oh, you gonna ground me? Here, we'll do a Steve Curry pass right there. And
yeah, the old Steph Curry assist, as we call it.
of course. Meanwhile, Johnny Link might have used his Jugums, and he's in the World 1 airship. World 1 Fortress, basically the basics.
Yep, there's an item you can fly to here, but Johnny Link is not interested, considering there's a fire flower here. Can't say I blame him. And that lock, while not required, can often be in a rather unfortuitous position.
Indeed, but it can also be that that might be the bridge controls.
No, the World 1 Fort will never control the bridge.
One can dream, I hope. So here we
Maybe
go.
maybe in World 8 if it's a -1. Oh, we got
Ooh.
7-6 for Midi Guy, but no power up, no fly. That's 100 koi fight. Oh, but I guess your hitbox is disabled if you're screen wrapping. It's my only explanation for that. P-Wing, fly up and over. Next.
Meanwhile, Macobra takes the lead after getting his clip, and he's gonna go around the lock, and one of our hand stages. We get to see what the prizes are for conquering hands, and that is the hammer. It is the bro party. So the party's over. Let's see what's in the back rooms. Anchor. Okay, this is interesting, because we don't know what the anchor brings to the table this time around. The anchor now have a new function. Instead of it locking the airship in place, which airships don't move because they're now attached to the castle. By the way, vanilla airship yet again. What the this is dirty New York vanilla. The anchors themselves have every possible power up with the exception of 2. The hammer and the Jugum's Cloud, I believe. Well, I think Jugum's is one of them.
Cloud can appear.
It's hammer and something else.
I want to say the warp whistle for this flag set.
Oh yeah, warp whistles because we disabled the warp whistles. Hammers because they have special properties that you can't program, or we haven't programmed yet, into the pool. Meanwhile, Light Jog for Lemmy Koopa did not go and get his gym membership, so it is what it is.
And we get a reference from the King and I.
Indeed. What's next? About to run out of time. Ooh,
I was about to
Oceanside.
say 3, but right before I could even say it, 3 pops up. And this is gonna be a bit of a stage gauntlet.
And guess what? Boss Bass has returned. He's hungry. Will 100 coins get him a meal? Stay tuned.
He only had 100, but the meals and lodging tax bumped it up to 108.
108. Shame.
Hey, to be fair, the state I grew up in, that was the meals and lodging tax.
Hold on. Somebody lost the power. Mini guy lost the power up and nearly got gobbled. If Boss Bass decided to rear his ugly head, he would have gotten a meal. Meanwhile, Macobra will be finishing 5-1. Human Mustard will be getting into 5-1, and Johnny Link is coming up in the rear. So Johnny Link will be going to take on that Boss Bass 1-2. Oh, fire enemy set in 4-6. Macobra's gonna speed through it. Gets a star for his problems. Sees a mushroom. He's gonna fetch it.
There's another door at the end of the level he can utilize.
That is true. But will he?
Ooh, he's not.
Ooh. He's not,
and big strategy.
And he's not, and because of the slower route, he gets nailed on top of that too. That gives Human Mustard the lead this time around. Really, really close, and oh no!
7-8. I was worried that something like this would pop up in an unfortuitous situation. Macobra using a star at the start of the level looks like a genius right now.
And guess what? That sun is here, and Human Mustard wants no part of it. Neither does Macobra, and I'm pretty sure that Midi Guy DP wants none of that either. And Tanuki is what they'll be rewarded with by evading the Sun Police.
I see what you did there and what you just referenced. For those wondering, Sinister Sama was making a reference to the Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer, where the red dragons are often known as the Fun Police.
Ah, somebody actually paid attention. So, ooh, our first coin ship. Let's see what that brings to the table. And
two Sledge Bros.
Oh, but here's the thing. Air Force is actually the first fortress. And though the auto scrollers are turned off, this stage is still dangerous for a whole different reason. Before, you can just use the momentum from the airship to get across jumps. Now you have to actually manually control it. And that's another fight in of itself.
Even runners of good skill like myself can short a jump and just wind up falling down the pit as a result.
Indeed. Unfortunately, that opened up a lock-in. Okay, peace out, Hammer Bro, and leave a hammer while we're on the subject.
Hammer Bro said, "Screw this, I quit."
Hey, he said, "Peace out, I'm done." And okay, so that second fort is not required in Fort Knox.
Midi Guy's gonna pull ahead of Human Mustard by virtue of keeping the Tanuki suit.
Oh, and so is Macobra. Macobra keeping that Tanuki is gonna also get a little bit of time in. Oh, you hate to see it. You have to go into gotta go up to the top of the fort and manage to get himself a Tanuki.
It's better than the alternative, which is powering all the way up from Small Mario. That takes a while. Piranha Port is, if I had to guess, World 8 is a gatekeeper because the game knows.
Oh yeah, it's one of my seats. And we've already seen that 7-6 showed up, Atlantis showed up, and right now we're at the World 5 airship. Let's see if Wendy went to a Panera Bread or actually got herself the great meal. Looks like she didn't stop at Panera Bread. She did not stop at Subway, so she did stop, but only got herself a chili. Shame, 3 hits.
The guy doing the swag, dropping the statue hit for the final hit.
Indeed. And for those who were hungry originally, I do apologize. It's just the nature of the beast when you're fighting Wendy. Oh yeah, by the way, a wild Tanuki appears. Commands in chat. So what's next while we're getting another princess power-up?
Giant land.
And funny enough, there's
bridges.
two bridges. Two bridges
and
a lot.
Forts. 3-fort Monty, and all 3 forts are right up front. Let the mayhem begin.
And Midi Guy wants no part of the ride of shame in 6-1 escalator fort, so he is going to lose that power up. Meanwhile, Macobra thought about the ride of shame, decided to get off part way through, and he is going to go and do that as well. Let's see if Human Mustard decides to take the ride of shame.
I'm not sure I call it the ride of shame as much as it's a place where you could just mash the jump button. Because that's the perfect to Mario's height.
Oh no, it's the ride of shame because you waste a good 15 seconds having to ride that. Speaking of...
boy, 7F2.
Piranha Port.
And in all likelihood, we need to play it.
Oh boy, that's mandatory. Going through the Tunnel of Love, and Midi Guy is showing mastery of this. Meanwhile, Macobra taking a spill. Oh, so it nearly got nailed. Midi Guy nearly bites it. Does his best Indiana Jones impression and keeps it moving. Meanwhile, oh wow, Johnny League had to take the ride of shame because he did not have a spare power up. So this is just ugly.
Well, the reason he took the ride in that scenario is because you have half the iframes from going to small Mario to a small state than you do with losing another power-up, per se. Like, you lose a Super Leaf, you get a full amount of iframes. Going to regular Mario, it's half. Oh, you gotta play all three.
Yes. And guess what? 6F2 Alaska has now shown its face. Some of the nastier forts come in this set here. Oh my!
The real nasty one was 7F2. The other two were just technical levels. And for the case of the iceberg, you can do 6F2 flies. Macobra's going to demonstrate here. Now, he's using a P-Wing, so he doesn't have to worry about pits or anything like that. Without a P-Wing, you build up P-speed. You need to maintain your speed on the first section. Otherwise, you have to back off on the second section, or you're not going to make it.
Indeed. And right now, all forts are done. But a stage remains, so they still got to do a stage. And now it's a matter of whether you go north or south. Music box, that'll be helpful in World 7, the Great Maze. And we got people coining this one Elsa's Frozen Swamp Paradise.
Let it go, Diesel.
Let it go.
Wait.
4F1 if you go north side. Get a leaf back. So, let's see. Let's see if there's a divergence in routing here. Let's go north side, you get 4F1. Pretty staple with giant enemy set. Is this even randomized?
Well, it's in the correct world, at least. Maybe not the correct spot, per se. Which Randomizer does rule that from time to time.
Oh, and guess what? Human Mustard gets cheeky and decides to cheat his way into the World
I like
Edition.
this play, actually. Use the music box and the cloud to jump out in front. And the Koopaling's a one-hitter, so the fireball effort was not... Oh, but Midi Guy takes it right back as Mustard let the wand bounce.
Oh, you let the scepter hit the floor? How dare you! And by the way, he went to college. He did not decide to bulk up. Shame. So, we've got some pretty weak Koopalings today.
Watch it not be that way for the next seed, because the game knows.
Oh, and next seed, we're still trying to figure out what our next seed's gonna be. There's gonna be all types of fun, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Desert
And now
Hill.
we're in the desert. And it's two forts. Hey, worth noting, that red fort means that there's only going to be one fort in World 5, which is one of the next worlds.
Indeed. So, that being the case here, you also got Bowser's Cavalry. Super Tanks is what many people have called it. So, quick kill, and Human Mustard avenges himself with the fire kill on Boom Boom.
Johnny Link with a fire kill on the Koopaling. Oh, and we got 8-1.
Wish you had that cloud. Wish you had that cloud now.
Yeah, this is a good level to cloud, but when you're at a full power-up state, you really have to weigh it. But if you're running at the skill level of that these runners are, it's no problem. And Midi Guy takes the lead with a P-speed strat.
Once again, Midi Guy and Human Mustard trading places. Macobra coming up in the third, coming up on third. And thanks to Menu and Human Mustard is back in the lead. Well, they're still neck and neck. 4-5 with an Angry Sun waiting. Oh boy. So, fun thing about 4-5. You know those bullets? Yeah. We got those with the homing design. They will come and boomerang themselves back trying to chase you to the ends of the earth. And nailed by the Sun Police. So Midi Guy had to pay. He had to get himself a citation, had to pull over. Shame.
Yeah, this was 5-3 was, or rather 4-5 was the first level in the series to even feature a homing bullet bill, and we got ourselves a beta level here, 1 of 9.
Yeah, another one of them actually, 3-9, and we got Boss Bass patrolling. And oh my god, sneaking through, Mini Guy once again decides, I'm gonna take that lead back, and he's in the World 3 airship.
Aggressive play. And here comes Macobra. He's getting the fort, and he's going for a swim, which is great to cool off in the desert.
Yeah, but now the seat's not valid. It is 3F2 Submarine Fort. Or the Great Pool, or Underwater Base. Some have even called it Hawaii. You know, you can never have, there's never one correct fort's name, by the way.
Mustard's playing it through and going into 4-3.
And once again, another rather weak Koopaling. Because apparently Mini Guy just decimated Morton. I don't know how much levels of salt that was. And oh, Human Mustard takes a spill in 4-3, gets nailed for his problems.
That anchor's just a mushroom.
Meanwhile, Mini Guy's in the Navy, where you can sail the 7 seas.
And Johnny Link with a Hammer Cloud play has moved up into 3rd.
According to chat, our Morton is a low sodium type of guy, 2-hitter quitter.
Now, as for that Mustard death, Mario was screaming, "My toes! My toes!" That's another game, actually, but you know what I mean. Spiney's hurt.
So bad! Troll pipe, and guess what? That's gonna have to take them to Spiral Tower.
Game's got jokes tonight, apparently.
Hey, I rolled this seed. Did you expect anything less? So, trolls aplenty here. Not quite the train wreck, but still a very convoluted seed. They are just getting into the 6th world in 25 minutes, so we expect more.
Johnny Link just missed the off-screen 1 grab by a pixel or 2.
Indeed. Speaking of, Johnny Link actually took 3rd while we were focusing on our leader. So Johnny Link actually made some time up where Human Mustard is struggling a little bit. Meanwhile, Free Roll 5. 5-4. On theme.
Ooh, hi, Boss Bass.
Hello! Okay, so a little bit of a fun legend about Boss Bass. Boss Bass doesn't care that you fly. Boss Bass doesn't care you have a P-Wing. He will chase you to the ends of the earth. Our tournament that just passed? Yeah, he did just that to one of our runners, and they are waking up in cold sweats to this day. Also, the World 2 airship.
We have World 7 left, so we close off the first 7 with a pipe maze.
Indeed. Uh-oh, hold on, there's hope! Oh, 4-hitter for Roy! Roy is actually famous! Not quite our boy, but famous enough.
And we got a question in chat, is Boss Bass a Terminator?
Yes. Yes, he is. And you cannot tell me otherwise. A hex upon you. I want to say I recognize that reference. It escapes me. So now Pipe Maze is gonna have something a little bit interesting here. What are we gonna have? A double for it. Ooh. And Mini Guy's gonna do a little bit of scouting. And another pipe.
I would have played the fort up front before scouting because you save time for doing all those transitions, doing the back and forth, and we've got 4F2.
The donut factory. In chat, what's your favorite type of donut? I'm a fan of the glazed donut, whether it be from Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme.
Chocolate glaze for me, but regular glaze is good too.
Zero Wing wants to sprinkle donuts. And Autumn wants a Boston cream or bus. Uncultured. Boston cream, get out of here. And oh, hold on a second. Macobra sneaks in out of nowhere with routing. That vote was unrequired. And Midi Guy with a
Midi Guy, nice.
Midi Guy puts the Muncher to sleep and decides to take back that lead. So many lead changes today.
Oh, we are going back and forth with this one, and I am enjoying it. But we still got one more world to go, so that being said, chat, how many bridges?
And before that, we're going to see about this concert. Oh! Oh!
It's heavy metal concert.
Heavy metal concert. Oh! A good single. Billboard's 100. Ah, not quite Woodstock, but Billboard's 100 for sure. That was a mosh pit. Heavy metal. Uh-oh. Human Mustard nearly gets gobbled. And Moon wants 4 bridges. Leslie, you're saying 2.
Yeah, because I'm being realistic. As great as it would be to see a 4, it's yet to happen on a restream race.
Well, I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna hedge my bets on 3 today. Zero Wing wants no bridges. Uh-oh, the dream's alive. 3, but here we go. 3 pipes. Oh, 4 bridges is dead. And Macobra and Midi Guy dead. Even. They're literally in sync here. This is crazy. Into the darkness. 3 bridges is dead. Well, I lose. 2 bridges is dead.
2, so there I go. Now it's down to 1 or 0. Could even be a -1, so it's still a 33 and a third chance if you have any of those.
There's no bridges. There are no bridges. All locks are accounted for. There are no bridges, ladies and gentlemen. If you get 0, congratulations. You win.
Zero Wing with the call there, and a 0 bridge Bowser can be one of 2 things. It can either be very easy to get through, or you can get some dirty map design.
Yeah. And also that fortress was required, because there was a lock at the door, so, one of the forts were required, but somebody had the hammers to, break the locks. That broke that lock.
Didn't do anything.
Another lock. Another fort. Okay, this is starting. Oh, this is gonna get nasty. And here we go.
At this point, you just start playing forts, and we've got Carpet Fort for Midi Guy DP.
Yep, 6F3, the white carpet.
And with Johnny Link, who's joined the party.
Oh, we got ourselves a race here. And right now, that brings him back to the wrong side and gets snapped. Get over here, get handed. 5-7, and guess what? That's a 100 coin fine for getting snatched by the hands.
Human Mustard about to join World 8 as well.
That broke another lock, but unfortunately not the one you want. Uh-oh. Something's gotta give.
What if it's the fort on the hand bridge?
There's 2 of them.
One of them's a fake, so yeah.
Yeah, one's a fake, one's real. Oh.
And Johnny Linkwood for 1-1 is like, no thank you.
He gives him a meal. Here we go. Taking the first level, and ooh, good hit. 3-4. And right now, Johnny Link's at the sauna. Did Johnny Link sneak in and take the lead?
We call World 8 the Great Equalizer for a reason.
Mm-hmm. right now,
could have very well equalized this race as Macobra wants no part of Boss Bass. Midi Guy's playing it through, though.
interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The way to bounce is that last locked door. Guess what? They gotta go all the way back to the first world. They gotta go back to the first fort and literally get to that first pipe. Oh, this is bad. And here we go. Spike Fort. Meanwhile, the sauna for both Macobra and 100 coins down the drain for Midi Guy.
You mean 100 coins into the lava?
The floor is lava, they say. So right now, the reason why it's called the Great Equalizer because there are 4 forts in here. Any one of them can be the way to Bowser. And unfortunately, they gotta play the Fort Monty because there's no bridges. Every lock now opens up a whole new puzzle and a half. And right now, Macobra has to go through the long way and oh, Johnny Lee gets the bad news. He has to go the long way now. Get over here! Get snatched again! Macobra's gonna have to either play this level or take the 100 coin fine. He opts to play the level. Meanwhile,
which makes sense because Macobra's had some pretty bad hand luck in past tournaments.
Mm-hmm. And Johnny Link may have found the keys to the castle. He goes up and he does not get snatched. And neither does Midi Guy. Oh! And here we go. The last one. The bridge controls is 6 for it. The world 3-1 for it. 3F1.
3F1, door 6 for it. Anyone daring for door 3 here? I asked that because even though it's a 1-frame trick this late, our runners don't go for it, which is smart because if you miss it, you're taking a swim.
Oh, that's 15 seconds you will not be getting back. And right now, it's now a race to Bowser. All 3 of them are just getting out, with Johnny Lee getting a 5-second head start. Johnny gets through and not gets snatched back into the darkness. And looks like... Oh! Midi Guy's taking a shortcut. And looks like Johnny...
First to Bowser. Macobra not far behind. We got ourselves a race to the finish.
Everybody and their mother wants a piece of the action. So, no swag clips. So right now, P-Wings are in the cards. They're going up Disco Staircase. Now Macobra for the everybody clip, because everybody can do it. This is gonna be very vicious. And
way.
Johnny falls. Macobra falls. Johnny's gonna... Oh, Macobra goes through. Decides not to go for that clip.
This is all going to come down to Bowser Fireballs in Bowser's fight, potentially. Hey, here's Bowser for Macobra.
All right, Macobra's going to have to do it the hard way. No Fire Flower, no Hammer Suit. This is going to be a matter of jumps, and unless Macobra takes a disastrous fight, Macobra looks like he's steeled in by at least a jump. Meanwhile, Johnny Link is going to be trying to hope that Macobra makes a mistake. And yes, Bowser's hitbox is his head. His head and the fireballs around him. Meanwhile, here we go. Midi Guy doing the same.
You guys on a different fight plane, though.
Yeah, and
because he took a different path.
Oh,
and get your GGs in chat for our runners, both Johnny Link and Macobra. I will get the times for you. So, I'm gonna wait until Midi Guy finishes for this, because he's about to finish too. Get your GGs in chat for Midi Guy DP. Our finishing times. Your first place time was Macobra 52, 37:18. Johnny Link, second place, 37:23, a 5-second difference. And then 18 seconds after that, Midi Guy DP, 37:41.
25,
I have
25.
not seen a finish this close in a weekly between 3 runners in a while. In fact, I was a part of a warm-up race for a previous tournament where the time difference was 23 seconds. That's the closest I can think of to this. Wow.
Woo. So right now, we're gonna have a lot of fun while we see our last in-house runner right now go through Bowser's Castle.
Mustard did get hit. We are joined by Macobra. Holy smokes, that finish between you and Johnny Link. GG, what was on your mind when you saw that dot done pop up 5 seconds after yours?
That was that was something else. I would say I struggled in Ward 8. That routing was just horrible. So I'm glad I didn't choke it too much there. But yeah, very close race in the end there. I was wondering if you had something for Bowser, like a hammer or a fire flower.
Nope.
Nobody
Nobody
had
did.
anything for Bowser. Human Mustard also in the same situation right now. So yeah, nobody had fire, nobody found a hammer suit. This just came down to, it's one to watch back without a doubt when we're all done tonight. Also, get your GGs in chat for Human Mustard, who's about
Indeed.
to wrap this up. And we can get you the times for the ending as well, which is, well, let's just say, chat, you'll be surprised because Mustard's 4th place on Restream overall, 39.58. DLP finishes 5 seconds ahead of him with a 39.53. So we are bookended by 5 second snipes on this race. Unbelievable.
And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Race 2 will be coming momentarily. And guess what? Right now, we've got people asking for the ultimate amounts of pain. So yours truly, is about to roll some serious pain with pain flag sets. Get ready for Race 2, the mystery flags.
This is gonna be fun. So any other thoughts on the seed, Macobra?
That got trolly at the start there. Lots of long scenic routes there in the earlier worlds, but it actually picked up in the final 2, which was nice. So overall, not bad. But yeah,
That was certainly a fun one to watch.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for game 2. So don't go over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned, yo.
Yep, and get ready for some fun. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Back again. Welcome to race number 2. This time around, we got 2 new people on the stream this time. Human Mustard and Macobra will be sticking around. I'm Sinister Sama, and joining me in the booth tonight, and for the second race again, are my co-host, Leslie Pro 4. How you holding tonight?
All right, we are back for game number 2, and right before we got back, as I posted in the chat, we got Phillies leading 1-0 in the World Series. I will keep that updated, but I won't get distracted. I promise. It's not like the Red Sox are in it, because then I probably would. Full disclosure, Red Sox fan here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a Met fan, but Phillies are Phillies. Anyways, we have Human Mustard, Animus United, DLP 316, and Macobra here. And we're gonna be taking it with a little bit of a throwback. We're gonna go with the 2009 flag sets.
2019.
919, off by 10 years. Give me a break. So we're gonna go with a little bit of a throwback here. So Hammer, according to that flag set, let me just go out and use my handy cheat maker. The world orders are not going to be random, so we're going to be seeing a VWO, but that is basically the tournament set. Everything else will be randomized, but we will be seeing end games, so we will have the cards in order today. So we'll see what our runners decide to do, seeing these cards show up every so often.
We shall see in that regard.
So there will be no guessing what the worlds are all about. You're just going to have to get ready for the fun. So let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, and go!
Oh! No, the correction, I knew you weren't right on that. Where the pipes go has been flipped. However, the world order can still be flipped. And and Animus was the only one who got it wrong, which can happen on that 50-50, but it is early. And this flag set tends to lead to some longer times, ever so slightly, but these are very skilled runners, so, we're still gonna fly.
Yeah, the world order will still be randomized, but the layout of each of the worlds will remain relatively the same, so pipes will, aside from pipes being mixed around, what you see is what you get. Ooh, 2-1 with the Nipper set.
That's nasty.
You hate to see fire, and Macobra is expertly going through this Nipper set, not getting nailed by fire. And he gets on through.
Human Mustard with a Koopa Shell strat to take care of one of the fire nippers. Gets around a nastily placed one. Oh boy, this could get ugly. Just keep moving, is what I say about this type of level.
And 4-6 is also a nipper level as well, with a runaway chain chomp. Somebody get the dog on a leash. And nailed!
Oh no, Animus goes down. This is going to be a very tough spot to get out of, and it's World 1 fort for Macobra. Thankfully, the Fire Nipper shows a bit of mercy. Almost got caught by the Goomba.
And
Human Mustard got caught, though. Nice clip by Macobra to get to Bowser, but the Starman runs out before you can get the orb. Good effort, though.
Good effort. Well,
that strike flip does save a small amount of time versus 2 screen transitions and a spiked ceiling.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Frog Suit incoming.
Well, Mustard may have taken the death, but now we know that those piranha plants have no hitbox underneath. If they're growing on a block like that, Fred, that's an interesting setup. That's the only time I'm saying that tonight.
Ooh, Makobra gets the clip at 7-6, extending that lead ever so closely.
Ever so slightly. And I like what Mustard did in flipping the enemy set, because that was a nasty enemy set. So we went in the first door to flip the enemy set around. This looks a lot nicer.
Makobra tries to make a quick guess, no good. 2 guesses, no good. And again, you're not gonna see a whole lot of deviation. Whatever you see, whatever world we get is what you're gonna see, was what you get. So as you all can see, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, then 4. And oh, DLP is gonna take the 100 coin fine and fireworks for Animus.
I like this strategy with this flag set because you're playing more levels, so having some extra lives for those levels can really come in handy.
And 4-4. And Spike gets nailed, but he won't be gone long. Here he comes again.
There's 2 Lakitu that roam this level. 1 for the higher part, 1 for the lower.
And guess what? He's hounding him. Oh, tries to get a snipe. No good. DLP with a clip. So, this flag set does beg for a much longer game. So, you're going to be looking at about 40 minutes as opposed to 40, 45, maybe even 50 minutes as opposed to the typical 25, 30-minute seeds that we're normally seeing with the tourney flags too. And Makobra running like he's running in the 90s. And free elevator.
Which is nice, because when you get 3 random hot feet in that room, and they're the bold hot feet, that room's not so nice.
Oh, the rogue ones? Oh, you hate to see it. So that fort will get the bridge controls. And ooh, intercepted. Oh, fire bullets in the water. Again.
Nicely done. Nicely done. That is not easy, folks.
Indeed. The World 5 airship. So we actually get an opening airship at the World 5.
Mustard's setting up for a 7-2 P-speed strat.
Alright, 1 hit. 2. Uh-oh. Got himself a jock here. Only a jock, not quite the school bully. And Human Mustard finds 7-2 somewhere.
I think it was the alternate stage on that path.
You know?
Also found 7-2, but is not doing P-speed strats. Is going to go for a more traditional approach, as it's 7-1 for Makobra. The clip with the tail for this stage is sub-pixel perfect. So for years we imagined it being harder, and then after some digging, it was found to be harder. This can definitely be a key factor in any race, be it warpless, randomizer, getting these clips in. Makobra's at about the break-even point, so now he's losing time versus just playing the level. And instead of doing that, he's just going to take a 100 coin fine, while DLP is probably going to pull ahead here, I would imagine. Unless something, oh, my Cobra couldn't get the 100-coin fine on the Paragoomba because the Micro Goomba said no. The Piranha Plants are happy to oblige, though. Cobra goes for it a second attempt. DLP did get through during all that. The clip is just not playing nice for Macobra. Now Mustard going for it with the tail. And he gets the sub-pixel perfect clip third try. While this clip is, it's just not working out for Macobra. See, there was a, oh, now he gets it right as I say that, but that clip, well, this week, we passed the 15-year anniversary of an infamous penalty call from a college football referee by the name of Ron Cherry. That clip was giving him the business. Replay the down. Now we got 4-1 for Mustard and Macobra. DLP in 3-6. And Animus United just going to break the lock and skip 3 levels. That's a smart play. Now Animus United at 7-1 going for the same clip. Got a hand level for Human Mustard. Let's see what that item winds up being this time around. As we do have matches in the card game on Macobra's side, it'll be interesting to see what that turns out to be. P-Wings for the hand stages. A good pickup in a pinch for sure. And while that was going on and I was watching clips, I did not see Macobra's inventory. Was there anything good in that end card game? And DLP wants no part of 5-3. I don't blame him. Except he's got no choice. Oh, he's got a cloud. The 7-1 flip is causing problems for our runners tonight, as now Animus United having trouble with it. All kinds of trouble. And Macobra's going 5-3 frog strats. That's interesting. He must have a cloud or something, because he was going for 100-coin fine territory. And, ooh, yeah, this clip, Animus United. Come on now, let's give him some energy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as I said earlier, that clip with the tail is sub-pixel perfect. Yeah, that level can be a PETA, especially with enemy shuffle. And what world's next? We've seen 4, and we've seen 2, we get 5, and we are climbing the tower here. (6-4) for DLP. Now, speedrun-wise, we typically see small Mario here due to a double damage boost in the previous fort. But with Tanuki, we just make the adjustment here. And Animus is going back into the card game. Gets 1 match.
Ooh, we got the sky as our second world. I do apologize, folks.
Third world.
Oh, third world. Oh, I gotta get my glasses checked. I just got these new ones.
Tell me about it. I need to get new ones myself.
Looks like Animus is in Desert Hill, which is our second world. So, the sky is the third world. Interesting. So, all points considering right now, this is one of the longer ones. This, you really can't cheese the sky. Unless you got a hammer, then you might be able to cheese it. So, 5-6 for DLP. And DLP with some very good strats of his own, getting through the fire snake. Cobra.
Yeah, 5-6 without auto scroller is a good level to have a tail for, because then you don't have to wait for a jump that would otherwise be just about pixel perfect without a tail.
That's true too, and looks like the matching game is on DLP, so DLP valuing some cards. Oh, no good. And Macobra gonna be utilizing them cards as well. What are we looking at in matches so far? Anything of worth?
I'm not sure. Perhaps chat can help us out with some of the matches, although I think Macobra is about to clear this card, so we'll get an idea of what's there if he pops his in.
There's a hammer.
There was a hammer, so there's definitely some value to be had in this card game this time around.
Yeah, there is definitely something in the cards. And right now, because of Macobra clearing the board, he actually cedes the lead back to DLP, and Human Mustard decides to also sneak on through, taking second place, currently taking silver.
Early enough, and knowing that there's at least one hammer in the end card game, I could see Macobra going for a second pass of it.
Very much so. And yep, you can cheese that lock, so you can cheese it, so that's 3 levels that just got cut. And Human Mustard would also go through and cut 3 levels. And Macobra's gonna be very happy that he has that hammer, because he's gonna get ready to cut 3 levels of his own. But the hammer is also going to start having diminishing returns on worlds that we don't really get to see. And look at this, Animus United giving us a little bit of Easter egg swag.
This is a room that is only required in the Japanese version of SMB3's 5.1. It's I learned of this in a video Mitch Flower Power did, and that featured version differences between the J and the US version of SMB3. It's worth a watch. Got a frog suit out of it. Probably not gonna see it used, but it's worth going for if you can.
Indeed. So right now, 5-3 incoming for DLP and for Human Mustard. But Cobra will be going in and be wrapping this up, and he'll be going into 4-3 as well, not 5-3. Now, 4-3 is an interesting level. We can't really randomize what's going on in 4-3 at all, really. Outside of maybe a random Karibo shoe here every so often, the Spinies that are on there, we can't get rid of them. The same thing goes with the pyramids. These 2 underground levels have a lot of nuances. The underground levels have a lot of nuances that Fred couldn't program. Though
he was able to add collision to the goal area for the 1.6 beta, which DLP 316 currently finds himself in.
Also referred to as fiery watermelons, because we got the watermelon platforms, and this stage is always on fire.
Yeah, always on fire.
And yes, Last Seed did exist. Last Seed, Atlantis existed, albeit not forced. So let's see if Roy's our boy. Nope, Roy is just a regular guy today.
Just an unassuming local guy.
Indeed. Maybe the neighborhood hero, but definitely not famous enough. So what's next, chat? What's gonna be the middle of the road for us?
I'm gonna say World 1.
We'll see. We will see. I'm waiting on my 6 gang. World 6 hasn't shown up yet, and it has to show up sometime. Ooh, Animus gets nailed.
I called it
Aha!
out twice tonight. Go buy yourself a Powerball ticket. That jackpot tonight was ridiculous, and I don't know if anybody won it, but if nobody did, it's gonna be even more insane.
Yo, if I win Powerball, I will gladly... Oh, the Ascent! And it's...
5-9 Diagonal Doom.
The Ascent. Basically, but there are a few auto-scrollers that we cannot program out because it will force us to have unintentional consequences. This is one of them. The Ascent 5-9. So, yeah. Seems valid. The only thing that would make me happy is if Alcatraz showed up sometime this seed and its force with a boss bass. Then we really will have ourselves a seed worth mentioning.
I do not think Alcatraz can have a boss bass, but I did not realize a Sledge Bro could jump midair like it was using Space Jump or a Super Jump in Donkey Kong Country. Oh, but how about an Angry Sun boss bass combo in 4-2? Two sprites that do not get along. Too bad no giant enemies for Swimming Goomba, because that'd be hilarious.
That would be excellent. The Angry Glitch. And Zero Wing wants to make it a cheap. And ooh, the sauna will be the first to go. Will be the first go around in Iced World. So these 3 forts will be forced. 2 of them are required to break the locks. 1 is just in the way. Uh-oh. Ooh. Nailed and gobbled. Combo.
You missed it. That's what happens when you miss that jump in 4-2 when boss bass is down there. You get doped.
And with that gives Human Mustard the lead.
Animus gets fried in the World 4 airship, going right back in, no hesitation.
6-8 with the giant enemy set. Oh, lag.
Stage lags to begin with.
Then I went to giant enemy set and uh-oh. Those iframes are about to run out.
He got out of there before the iframes ran out.
So, right now, Human Mustard up a stage in a fortress. And gonna use a P-Wing on one of the coin levels. Not a common strat. I would normally see a star and get rid of both the boomerang bros here, but
Problem is the star will run out before you get there. Gets a cloud for it, so that's nice. Clouds you typically don't see come into play in World 8, but it can happen.
yeah, that's the thing.
Because I actually had a tournament race in this flag set where to get to Bowser, I had to double cloud the 8-2-8-1 panels back to back.
And looks like Animus is now starting his ascent. So right now, Cobra gonna be going into 6-2. So guarding the Toad House is 6-2. And 1-1 with the giant enemy set. Oh, you can't. Oh, this is free.
Way better than having a boss bass on screen for this level, because that makes this level hella stressful.
Oh, better than the mini boss coming in here, replacing boss bass.
Yeah, the cheap is in there. Just whoa! Animus almost ran into a fireball. That was a close one.
Someone's playing a little too close to the sun, and oh! Check this out! Fort Knox is gonna be their next one.
Mustard's already got a tail. If you're the runner who does this, you love to see it.
If you're the runner that doesn't have a tail when you find Fort Knox, you hate to be that guy. Or gal. or object, depending on how you identify. So that being the case right now, we're gonna have some interesting things going in here, and ooh, 5-4 with an angry whoa, Mustard, stop playing with people's emotions.
Mustard is playing with fire here.
Playing with people's emotions is the better question. Nearly beefs it on something so simple.
Which could happen to any runner of any skill level, mind you.
That is true. From the casuals that come in and check us out almost on a weekly basis, to people like me who've been around for quite some time and still have problems. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, the Hammer Bro party. Let's just find these hand levels. P-Wings! Okay, so Bowser, if you come to the party, get yourself a P-Wing.
I think DLP's running for the 100 coin fine to get something out of the inventory.
Maybe. And meanwhile, Human Mustard has found 5F1. Forgettable for it. So with that P speed, doing his best Indiana Jones impersonation, he has gotten on through.
And Makoba decides the 100 coin fine on my terms, not Boss Bass's terms. Wants to see the other level, and the other level is the hand level. So, pretty good exchange there.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Human Mustard going to 1-1. We're gonna see if Lemmy decided to get the full body experience or if he decided to stay on the couch. That's 1, light jog. That's 2, gym membership. Uh-oh, he did not skip leg day, but did skip arm day, 4-hitter. Meanwhile,
I'd say he skipped the rest day that's in every workout program.
nah, he skipped arm day. He skipped arm day. He got off the couch. He got off the couch, got a light jog, got his membership renewed. Definitely got and hit up the treadmill a little bit. Probably worked them glutes. Meanwhile, DLP is actually taking the 2-3 fight with Boss Bass, and we all know the shenanigans of... Uh-oh. Is Boss Bass...
No, I see what he's doing here. He's doing a P-switch strat, which works pretty well when you have a Boss Bass in this level, because with good movement, you can go from the P-switch to the pipe and not have to worry about waiting out Boss Bass with the Koopa shell.
Indeed. Meanwhile, 3-5 from Human Mustard after probably a double hammer play. Meanwhile, hey Krista, welcome to the party. You're just in time to see Game 2 going back with a throwback from the 2019 flag set. E.T. Phone Home. Indeed, Phone Home.
There was an ET game on Kuso Grande earlier today. Only thing I'll say about it is, as a game, it was not very good. Now, question is, how quick is World 3 gonna be? Not very.
Seed validated! Sama Seed confirmed! You're gonna have to go through this, 6-6. Also referred to as the Water Prison. That is my new name for this level.
Yeah, this is not a fun level, even outside of Randomizer. Just ask anyone who's had to play this level in general, and especially for the individual who had to play this on Arcade Pit recently.
I did this recently for a challenge run off camera. I did this with the original Japanese rule set. Yeah, not fun. It's a boss bass waiting at the end just to be obnoxious.
Yeah, it means if you're not on your game, you're a meal.
Indeed, you're a pack is what it is. And Human Mustard going with the P-Wing, and the World 8 Fortress Gatekeeper. And this should be interesting. If that is blocking that pipe that leads to Wendy, ooh, that's a free ride. It's a free ride. So right now, he's gonna try to make this a one cycle. And makes it with about 2 frames to spare. Meanwhile,
Oh,
DLP
fire,
getting...
but that's okay. Sometimes you have to take the damage boost to make the one cycle.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Macobra going through Gatekeeper. Animus going through Fort Knox. Alrighty, let's see if this opens up Wendy's. And no, the other fortress opens up Wendy's. And there's a fire, bro. Rather harmless fire, bro, but fire. Oh, the holy grail of weapons.
Things.
The holy grail of weapons. That is a hammer suit. And, ooh, 6F2, Alaska has now been found. And with a P-Wing on top of that, ooh, you love this shit.
Oh, so good.
Oh yeah, that is free, free, free. Oh, DLP gets nailed, not minding his head. We got a call in chat. What did Macobra do? I don't know. Missed what Macobra did.
So what Macobra did, I did not see, admittedly. Oh, a door clip. He did a door clip in Dark Door Maze to basically have to avoid hitting the P-switch cycle again. Oh, Animus, no! That was just a rough 2-3.
Gets nailed. Here we go. Wendy. Alright, she did not stop at Panera Bread. She did not go to Subway. Oh, nail with a mint. Oh, she got herself the Dave Special. No Baconators, but they get the Dave Special for that. And uh-oh. This is gonna be ugly. Oh, and he locks into
That's not a bad thing. Animus could either scroll off screen or just run with enough speed to get down. Yep, just like that. Now, just break the block. Do that slide one more time. Break 3 blocks, and you're out of the level. Boss Bash can't get him.
Meanwhile, we're in the maze. Macobra gets his 1. Ooh, and Human Mustard will take a new set of cards. Oh, no match. But we do know that the card games have that hammer, so locks are aplenty. And this is 6-7. Donuts in the Sky. Homer Simpson's
Donuts
favorite.
in a frozen sky, more like.
Frosted donuts is what we like to see. Homer Simpson's favorite type of donut. And right now, oh wow, it goes to visit Toad in an island, and now Macobra is going to be going to get his new set of cards, and he wants no part of that.
We get later into the stage, somewhere.
Yes!
Oh, you asked for it, you got it. But if our runners have clouds, it's just a 100 coin fine.
2 clouds for 2 chances, depending on. Oh, Human Mustard running out of power ups. Luckily enough, this is 6 for it, so he gets off scot free. And Macobra's taken Atlantis, so the ascent required. Atlantis required. 6-6. Again, I'm waiting on Alcatraz. If Alcatraz with any bad set comes up, the full trifecta has been the full horseman of levels have finally revealed itself.
And 6 if you include 7-8 and 7F2.
The unholy 6 of Marvel, and oh no! 82 with a boss pass! Oh, and human mustard better watch out. We have seen Boss Bass nab people from out of the sky.
That we have.
Oh, here we go. It makes the jump. Oh,
That mega jump requires full commit.
mm-hmm. And going in. 5-2. Let's see if Boss Bass is here too. No, we get a Goomba set instead. We have seen runners go to 5-2 and get absolutely intercepted by a Boss Bass.
Yeah,
Fun
that
fact.
particular boss bass can intercept at the top of the level, can intercept runners like Malcolm Butler at the goal line in the Super Bowl.
Indeed. So, question in chat. What is the Sinister Six? 5-9 Atlantis. The Ascent Atlantis. Alcatraz, which is 7-5. 7-8 Piranha Alley. 7F2 Piranha Fort. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-6. The frozen underwater prison. And by the way, human mustard's in the Navy, where you can sail the 7 seas. So the Sinister Six. we're dubbing that from here on out. Thanks for the question. Also, human mustard is keeping a close lead, but Macobra is closing in. And we're only 6 worlds in. So world 1 was our last world. So Animus is stuck on the iceberg.
That situation is just swim underneath.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Human mustard with the P speed. Going up and away. Makes it through. Let's see if Ludwig is gonna be giving us a concert tonight. Gets nailed. Oh, heavy metal. Alright, good single. Only a good single. You hate to see it. System of a Down's single. And here comes DLP at that 8-2 with that Boss Bass. And he is gonna fly. He's gonna try to outrun the Boss Bass. But gets nailed by
He can't outjump the Venus fire trap. Back to start.
I would tell you that right now. You hate to see it. And he's got to go and do it again with a star. Here we go, World 1. So that fortress is required. Unless you got a hammer, and no hammer given, and P-Wing gone. Oh, and no, oh, irrelevancy. Welcome to the pyramid. Meanwhile, Animus is going to be trying to navigate through the underwater prison of 6-6, one of our Sinister Six. Have we seen Piranha Fort yet?
I see, no.
Good evening, computer. And Ibuba with the rate of 7. Oh, and another one of our beta levels. The first beta level. The 1.5 beta. And before you ask, no, we cannot randomize the beta level enemy set. We have not, Fred has not done that yet. Meanwhile, Macobra's trying to get the 6-9. That is a good one. Macobra tried to get the 6-9 jump, but couldn't quite get that wall jump, so he's gonna have to take the water all the same. And Spike Fort, the World 2 fort. Pretty cut and dry. Ooh, but I hate to say it. But it's nailed by a dry bones. Ooh. this could work. If they're fast enough, they can get on top, speed it up, and they won't get the bro, but they might be able to catch the cycle. Oh, could not get the one cycle. Meanwhile, Macobra in 4-5 with the tracking bullets. He thinks he probably skipped the level with a cloud. Doors unlocked. Macobra actually is in the lead. Take that back. Either he broke the lock or he was just moving a lot faster than what we was expecting. He broke the lock!
Yep, that will do it. The importance of hammers in the mid to late game in this flag set can be an absolute difference maker of not how many hammers you have, but when you use them.
Mm-hmm. Because hammers are a valuable resource when hammers do break locks. Meanwhile, ooh, protection money, Larry, right now. Larry from the Mafia gets fired up.
He just got barbecued.
He got
How many bridges, chat?
How many bridges? Hold on. You can only get but one bridge. Or even no bridges even.
I'm my mistake on that, chat. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm used to asking for number of bridges.
Why? And oh, Animus does not take down Wendy. So back to start he goes. Back to the warp he goes. Here we go. Army and Navy blocking the way. Oh, 3-7 with a boss bass. Is Macobra gonna take Coin Heaven? Uh-oh.
He's gonna wind up giving Boss Bass some heartburn with that meal.
He gave him a meal! He had Mexican for dinner tonight, because that firefly was spicy. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get Italian? The classic Italian? Nope, not this time. Oh. I do not want to be in Animus shoes with that one. Alright, here we go. Taking the pipe. Now, the pipes are randomized. And blocked. Macobra using that last...
for the hammer.
Using that last hammer to get out of there. Oh, not a good sign on that lock right there. That could lead him. That could lead to things. And validated! 3F2 submarine fort in its proper location. Meanwhile, Human Mustard. Uh-oh. Human Mustard lost that power up. He gotta be up. He gets the Fireflower back. He could. Wow, look at Boss Bass go! Trying to outrun the fire.
But not fast enough.
He decided to turn around and oh! Oh ho ho! The worst fort of the game.
7F2 in World 8.
And guess what? One of the members of the Sinister Six has now shown its face. Lock blocking the door. And Air Force might be the one to break that lock. Is going to be the one to break that lock. So right now, looking mighty snazzy with the jumping over here. Macobra putting on a clinic. Oh no, we yeah, the scene was validated. We already talked about that when that happened. Doors unlocked. Hammer suit. Oh, fire flower for Macobra. So he's gonna be running with the fireball stat, 35 fire. Meanwhile, Animus is going through Atlantis. One of the Sinister Six. Going up disco staircase. A little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct waiting on the Disco Waffles. Disco ain't dead. The everybody clip, because everybody can do it. Oh, couldn't get the mac and cheese. Can't get it out the pot, but he does get it on the plate.
Second try.
Indeed.
And here's the fire.
Indeed. 35 fireballs. Why he takes a casually trip into Bowser's lair, into Bowser's throne room. And say goodbye to Bowser. Get your GGs in chat. We'll have an official time momentarily.
And
Alright.
with that, Macobra52 takes race 2, first on restream and overall, with an official time of 43 minutes, 19 seconds.
Indeed. And oh, Animus tries to get the one framer. No good. Takes a bath and loses 15 seconds of his time. Hammer suit incoming for Human Mustard. Now he goes into the castle. 5 hammers is required to put Bowser down. And oh, look at that swag! Doesn't even want the elevator. I'm gonna just swag on through. About to get the everybody clip because everybody can do it. A swag is another clip as well from DLP with the swag as well. He'll be closer to the top of the staircase. Oh, no good on one and decides, nope, not gonna do that. And Macobra is here once again. How are you holding it? Oh
no, Human Mustard loses the hammer suit.
And also gets nailed for his problems. Bowser said, if you're gonna fight me, you're gonna fight on my terms, not on yours. Meanwhile, DLP is probably gonna steal this from Human Mustard because of that mishap.
Absolutely. Get your GGs in chat for both Human Mustard and DLP.
More so DLP right now because DLP will be finishing. Meanwhile, No. Animus, don't. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Taking the sands of safety and avoiding boss bass.
Nearly got eaten. Official time of 45:05 for DLP. Human Mustard now comes in at 45:19.
Excellent run from both, and Macobra. Thoughts on that second seed? That was certainly something.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised I took that because that 7-1 was horrible for me. I felt as I was in catch-up mode the whole time after that. Just not being able to nail that clip and then having to take intentional. I fought a hammer bro. I ended up with a mushroom and still struggled with the clip after that. So I felt ever since then, I was like, crap, I gotta play catch up now and hit back into this thing. So that's what I pretty much did.
Item management actually
Worked out.
Space. Yeah, item management is a very key skill in Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer. If you don't know how to manage your items, you end up hemorrhaging time and giving people much better opportunities to get back in the races, I guess.
Oh yeah, was it
that menu is the thing.
Was it the Hammer in World 8 maybe?
Not even that.
I think so. If I were to be so honest.
It wasn't even that. You hammered back in World 1 and cut 3 levels.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, with these flag set, since maps are the same each time, you sort of have an idea which hammer uses are the best, and like World 1's got that free level skip, World 2 has 2 free level skips potentially. So yeah, you definitely go for those if you can.
Indeed. All points considering, though, Animus is still hanging in there despite having to go through what seems to be a rather brutal seed. But great to see the weeklies back up and running once again, now dedicated to the Saturday night lineup.
I know I'm gonna have to get some practice in sometime soon for sure.
Yeah, but I did notice the 10 coin was the hammer. But I just never came around to try it again. Yeah, I ended up with a surplus of hammers anyway, so I was like, I'm good. I don't need a chance the in card again to try for that 10 coin. But yeah, interesting to go back to these flags for a change. Every once in a while, it's not bad.
Yeah, I gotta agree because these flags are a very nice throwback. We've all got some memories. Let me rephrase that. A lot of us have memories with the first tournament, with this flag set in particular.
I was still a viewer when this flag set came out.
Yeah, I wasn't in the original tournament. Sadly, I joined in 2018, I believe it was. But
yeah, the weekly you dropped into, all of us were saying, "Wait, who is that just won the weekly?" I finished second in that particular week, and ever since then, it's been on the ground, wheels on the ground, running.
Indeed, this is one of the few randomizers that actually conduct weeklies, all points considering. The other one that has a predominant weekly scene is Z3, and blocked! Hammer Bro, 1 point.
4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 7.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody catch the game show reference I just made? Just saying.
You catch a game show reference. So for those who want to actually give this bad boy a try, we do have a very open end Discord. Everybody's rather friendly. Everybody does things pretty well. You don't have to necessarily know every bit of the clips to be somewhat comfortable with what you do. Good routing can actually get you wins.
Yeah, absolutely. All skillers are welcome to join in, and yeah, don't be afraid to get your feet wet. It's how I started.
Yeah, same here. And for me, I didn't know all the clips, all the speed stuff. There's still stuff I don't know. But what I can be honest and forthright about is what kept me competitive in the beginning was knowing how to get around the randomizer.
Hell yeah. I personally like the commentator side of the house, but I do practice on a regular basis going with the non-zips. So I'm one of the few runners that won't zip, that won't clip, and by not clipping, I've actually learned optimal strategies in different situations for 7-1 and 7-6. And Johnny Link is coming in with... Go ahead.
Meanwhile, a GG to Johnny Link, who comes in with the raid as well as a 4th place finish with a time of 50:09.
Indeed. And you would be surprised. You would be surprised. A lot of people, when they see this randomizer, they think, oh my, it's so difficult. Nah, it ain't that bad. Because unlike other randomizers, especially with randomizers that literally throw enemies and the kitchen sink at you, Mario 3's randomizer is very streamlined for its enemy base. They only fall in like one of 4 or 5 different enemy groups. And after that, if you just recognize what enemies you find, you're there. Meanwhile, Johnny Link has joined us in the booth right now.
GG, Johnny.
GG's, everyone. Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to get back to the basics. Meanwhile, Animus United has decided to call it a night, which is fine. GG's.
And Midi Guy DP will be coming in at 51:15, wrapping up things. And speaking of Midi Guy DP, there he is tonight. How you holding?
I'm holding. That second seed was something else. How about that first world? Oh man. Also, man, there was a lot of levels on that one. Dang. No, at first I thought the pipes were vanilla, like where they took you to vanilla locations. Then I checked World 3. Okay, all right. They did not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually was tripped on World 6. I was just playing the levels and I forgot. I was like, oh, there's a 1 in 3 chance this will skip some levels. So I went back and checked, but no, it's just vanilla.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm glad I checked in World 3, because I would have basically gone into World 7 too, thinking, well, at that point I would have learned that they were randomized regardless, but yeah. I still played an extra stage in World 3, though, because I did check, assuming that they were taking you to the vanilla locations when they weren't. But, that was a struggle on my end overall. Whew. I took a lot of deaths that time. Especially in the first world. I think I took like 3 or something like that.
That sounds like my first worlds, typically from time to time, and then after that, I'm fine.
Yeah, it was something else. I definitely took a star 5 up in at one point because I was at 0 lives. After the after the first world, I just kept coming across the clipping levels, and I just never had the power up for them. I'm pretty sure that cost me quite a bit of time, like 7-6. I had a frog suit, but I accidentally went into the door, and then 7-1, I didn't have anything. Oh wait, that's not true. I had a Tanuki tail. I actually but I thought I didn't, so I tried to play it anyway, and I died at the end of 7-1, so that cost me a lot too.
Man.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
Yeah, C1, my clips were fine. I actually got a 7-6 first try, I want to say, and I think that's pretty much what made the difference between me and Johnny there. But race 2 is a whole different story. 7-1, I struggled with that one big time. I thought I was behind after that.
Dang, there was a lot of levels to play though, and part of me, when I thought it was vanilla pipe order, I don't know why, but I just had this scheme to say, okay, I'm gonna try and stockpile hammers and then just go all the way to the end of World 8 in one fell swoop. Yeah, then I just used it in World 5. I was like, screw it, whatever.
That first race was pretty insane, Macobra. It was like 5-second difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice job, man.
I don't think there's anything in particular that made a difference. I think it was just a lot of back and forth between all of us, for what it sounded like.
That's my guess as well.
Definitely need to watch that again.
Yeah, World 8 was mean on that one though. Oh man, I'm pretty sure did all of us play all the forts on that, thinking that the way was too long.
Yeah, and I actually went past the hand once to check what was behind there first, and then having to go back over there again once the lock was broken. So.
Dang.
Yep, I did the same thing.
Oh man.
Dang. Wow. I saved it for last, but still got lucky. I didn't get grabbed by that hand. Got lucky on that one. And of course, now of all times, in the second race, I go and get past all 3 hand bridge without getting grabbed either. It had to happen now of all times. Couldn't that have been like, I don't know, during a vanilla run attempt or something? That would be convenient. No, it's no.
Yeah.
It'll be Rando. Of course.
I know, right?
Yeah. But no, this was fun. It was nice to come back. It's been a while too, and so it was nice to come back to the weeklies and play again. Making me look forward to the next tourney, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna take it easy for a little while. Go on weekly
for
fun
sure.
for now.
Yeah, we're about to hit the holiday season, so that's gonna be a minute before we hit back into tournament mode.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, if anything, we're going to be getting into World Cup mode later this month.
Ooh.
We'll just see.
Indeed. But other than that, what else stuck out to me in this seed? Jeez,
I was
can't
curious, do
remember.
anyone else cloud 7-1 in game 2 and then find Atlantis?
That's exactly what I did.
I was just about to talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah, same. That's like the ultimate punishment right there.
Oh yeah. What, we all did that? Are you kidding me? Wow.
I did
Sounds
that
like
in a
it.
practice seed just before the race. I clouded right into Atlantis and was like, okay, great.
Yay. Of
Didn't learn my
course.
lesson.
That's how the Rando rumbles. Interesting. I gotta remember that. Oh, that hit hard though. That really hit hard. All right, Cloud here, free pipe checkpoint good spot. Atlanta's right after. Thanks, game. Yeah, cool. I'll roll with that, I guess. Oh, but dang. Let's see. Oh, and the hammer I got excited and just, I guess I could hammer this lock in World 2. And then that's when I met up with 7-1 after that. And no power up. So, it was going downhill from there. In any case. It was a fun times. Regardless.
I got no
These
more-
are always fun times, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't have any other things. So, do you have anything else, Leslie?
Only thing I'm curious about is how the Princess Peach sprite got swapped in. That's about the only other thing that's on my mind. Did have a nice Zelda 1-like feel to have Peach rescue Mario, to be fair. I enjoyed that.
I do like using that patch, so I mean, thank you for allowing it. It's always just fun to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a neat thing to see in the Rando. Just all sorts of different costumes or something like that. That could be fun sometime.
I do agree with that, yeah.
I have no idea how to do it, but I found the Peach patch, and I don't know, it's fun. It's different.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get incorporated officially in the randomizer. We're still working on that though, so stay tuned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Macobra,
that
thanks for
would be
all your work,
cool.
man.
Yeah, it's no problem.
And keeping it all interesting.
But yeah, thanks everyone, commentators, viewers. It's super awesome to get back to this. I was very excited. Can't wait for all the weeklies. So thank you very much, everyone. Very appreciative.
Likewise. It's always appreciated that everyone puts this on and makes this happen. It's makes for a really great time. And I wouldn't be keeping on coming back if I wasn't enjoying myself with this. And this is basically one of my go-tos these days when it comes to these kinds of things.
Hey,
Same here. This is one of my go-tos, but even though I dabble in some new things here and there, I still have things I come back to, and this is one of them.
hey. When every con schedule, I always come back over here because you guys welcome the madness. I bring it.
I feel like my request for pain was fulfilled with that second seed. Oh,
Nah, I had something much more planned. Hopefully, I'll get an opportunity in a coming week. But
Yeah.
that being said,
Yeah, we'll
But
call it
that
this.
being-
We'll call it sinister surprise flags or something like that.
I like that.
Oh, geez. Do not encourage him.
I'm okay with this. I'll be ready. I think.
Ooh, I'll make it so. But we'll have to I'll run through Macobra to green light it. But other than that, though, let's get ready for the shutdown. I believe there's a couple of things going on in other families, in other channels of the Speed Gaming Network. So, on behalf of Speed Gaming 3 and its family of channels, I am Sinister Sama.
And for some housekeeping from me, Leslie Pro 4, please be sure to follow all the runners tonight that were on Restream, and not just Human Mustard, Midi Guy, and Johnny Link, whose names are already in chat. We also had Macobra 52, DLP 316, and Animus United, as well as Sinister and myself, if you feel so inclined. But really, the true stars of this madness are the runners, because without it, we'd just be on commentary spitballing. And it's more fun to call action, believe that.
All day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Without these runners right here, we would not be able to do the job to make them look absolutely fabulous. So with that, you have a good night. We're going to send you to another race, and if God life gives you lemons, it's about time that you found a new god. Take care, folks.
Take
Good
care,
night,
everybody.
everybody. Stay
Good night.
safe.
Thanks,
And
everyone. Good
those
night.
of you in the United States, turn your clocks back an hour tonight, because it is the end of daylight savings.
Woo,
Good night,
extra hour
everybody.
Mario.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Bye, everybody.